The man had simply turned up the music a little while driving, and when he looked up, he saw a bear standing by the roadside. He panicked instantly, jerked the steering wheel, and the car went out of control, plunging into the nearby woods. Meanwhile, the woman in the woods was completely unaware. She had just pulled down her pants to use the restroom. The next second, a car sped out and violently struck her, throwing her into the air. Michel was completely stunned. He got out of the car to check and found a motionless female corpse lying on the ground. Before he could react, the woman's husband arrived just in time. Seeing the unimaginable, the scene of the explanation, the man immediately concluded that Michel was the murderer. He was so frightened that he stumbled backward, slipped, and fell flat on his face. Michel was about to chase after him to explain when she was shocked to discover that the unfortunate man had struck a sharp, thick branch and died instantly. Michel was completely dumbfounded. He had only gone out to buy groceries, but now he had inexplicably become a serial killer. But then she realized that this was the middle of nowhere. There were no security cameras or witnesses. If no one saw it, it meant nothing had happened. Michel made a quick decision and immediately left the scene. Back home, she forced herself to remain calm. Like, they ate dinner as if nothing had happened. But his wife soon noticed something was off about the injury on his face. Under her questioning, Michel finally told her the whole story. His wife, however, remained unusually calm. She believed both men had died in an accident. But the problem was, Michel had left fingerprints on the other car. To be on the safe side, the couple decided they had to go back to the scene and thoroughly clean up all traces. As Michel carefully wiped the steering wheel, he inadvertently noticed a designer handbag in the car. And it was a limited edition. This suggested the couple was likely wealthy. The wife's eyes immediately changed. Since the person was already dead, they wouldn't need these things anymore. She simply began searching the car for valuables. When she opened the trunk, she found a travel bag inside. But what she saw horrified them. The bag was stuffed with bundles of cash. This money was enough to completely change their current impoverished life. After a brief hesitation, they steeled themselves and decided to keep the money for themselves. The wife, without changing her expression, walked towards the woman's body, dragging it along, coldly saying, "As long as there's no body, no one died, and therefore, there's no crime."